All right, what's up, y'all? We're keeping it super simple tonight. One of my favorite dishes is taking leftover meat from the fridge with some leftover sweet potato, putting it together in a skillet with some butter, and making that my dinner. So I'm gonna show you that process real quick. All right, so we're starting with some leftover shredded pork. All right, this is just shredded pork that was cooked in the Instant Pot with salt and pepper. And then I've got a leftover potato. All right, so this has just been sitting in the fridge. I've had it baked for several days now. And then we've got our butter with bite marks. And then I've got my 14-inch knife that I use for everything. And we're gonna cut off about a half a cup of sweet potato. And then we're gonna cut out a big chunk of bitten butter. All right, I always turn it up to medium-high heat, as you can see on these fancy knobs with this upgraded stove. Not really. Then in the skillet, we've got butter, and we've got a massive amount of shredded pork. I do more than I think I'm going to eat, just in case it's not enough. All right, and then I'm taking my sweet potato and I'm just squishing this out. This was, again, sitting in the fridge for a little bit, a few days. I'm going to pre-mash it up with my fingers. And just going to mash it up. All right, and then I just bring it up to a really gentle simmer, and that's about it because it's all been pre-cooked. This is basically just reheating it. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, not too much because I've already added salt to the pulled pork. Ooh, shit, pork. And then do a little bit of fresh pepper. That should be about it. All right, so there we have it. Still using the L&D plating technique. I got my spork. Now we're gonna taste it. Amazing. This leftover mush, I could serve at a restaurant and charge 50 bucks for. Absolutely amazing, right? And again, all this is leftover meat and some pre-cooked sweet potatoes mashed up in a skillet with some butter, salt, and pepper. So from a food prep perspective, you could cook a bunch of meat on Sunday, put it in the fridge in some containers, you cook like 3 to 4 potatoes, and then throughout the week, you've got these little dishes that you can make, just putting leftovers into a skillet, because we all like to have food that's warm and hot, and then you just reheat it, you know? Now, pro tip, especially if you're heating this stuff up for some friends, you don't have to tell your friends it's leftovers.